YouTube vinyl community, Courtney Barnett fans, random people on the internet. My name is Giggens, and we are here today to talk about Courtney Barnett's 2018 Record Store Day 12-inch single, City Looks Pretty, backed with Sunday Roast. It's a cool, nice big picture of Courtney there. Courtney Barnett is a fantastic indie rock songwriter. I love the way she plays the guitar without a pick. I love her songwriting style. I love the way she sings. I think she's an absolute force to be reckoned with and creates some of the best music of our generation these days. Her singing style and her lyrics are very unique. I think the lyrics that she writes are really introspective and can sometimes be pretty deep, but they always border on the reality of life being sometimes mundane. But she does it in a really clever way. I'm trying to get the glare off there. You can see like there's my lamp, there's my computer. All right, let's try that. That said, I'm really excited for her new album to come out. She's had, I guess this would be like her second full-length album, because she had like a Sea of Split Peas, and then the Just Sitting one, and I think this is her latest album. Yeah, it's her second album. So I've been keeping track for the last few years, basically, ever since Avant Gardener came out. It kind of blew my mind, but, you know, songs like Pedestrian at Best, I mean, she's got some great tracks out there. Really inventive songwriter for sure. So I was really stoked to hear that she was coming out with this for Record Store Day, to debut 2 new songs of the upcoming LP, which comes out in May of 2018. So yeah, this thing starts off with the track City Looks Pretty, which is basically, I guess, the lead single from this single. And I'm really getting a Pavement vibe from this track, which I like a lot. You know, but more importantly, a Courtney Barnett vibe. Courtney Barnett feel on this one. I like the slow jam that you get throughout this thing. It's kind of a slow jam groove that balances on like a grungy dream pop feel, which works really well, you know, underneath her singing. And it's kind of in a waltz time. And in the middle of the track, you know, it picks up a little bit. There's a different transition throughout this track, which kind of splits it apart. Starting off fiery and energetic, and then slowing down into that sadness really augments the lyrics. You know, that focus is definitely like driven home a little more. You know, the lyrics, from what I can make of it, are about life on the road. You know, about meeting strangers who want to be your best friend, and then going home to people who are your best friend and feeling like they're strangers. She mentions that in the lyrics. You know, sometimes I get sad. Sometimes I get sad. It's not all that bad. I like the honesty in her lyrics, and I like the way she sings them, because there's an honesty in her voice, and I think that carries it so well and makes it. There's a vulnerability in her voice and in the subject matter that really transitions well and finds an audience that can relate to that for sure. Whether you've gone away from home for the first time, or you've gone away to do something else with your life, and you come back and try to meet these people or try to talk to these people again, but you feel like a stranger. It's a real experience, and it's kind of a trippy thing with your head. So I can understand that song. So yeah, I'm getting a life on the road kind of feel, going home and trying to find some normalcy. But I like the emotion that she carries throughout the song. I think it's a fantastic track. And then side 2, Sunday Roast, which is actually the last song on the upcoming album. I love the distant rumblings of the tom-toms throughout this thing, and the softness in Courtney's voice is full of love and expression. You know, there's a line here. I got a lot in my mind, but I don't know how to say it. I mean, a line like that is one of those lines that comes up so rare that, like, it's simple, but it's so effective. Where, like, sometimes you can't even say a line that effective without going through a ton of other lines first to try to figure out how to say that one thing you're trying to say. I love that. I love the build-up to the sunny refrain of shimmering guitars, peppy cymbals, and Courtney singing really, really cool inflection in her voice. She delivers a really heartwarming vocal on this song. I love the fitting fade out. I love the vibe the song gets and how it continues on forever. And at the end of this track, I think my turntable gets locked in a groove, which sounds like a heartbeat. I'm not sure if that's meant to be like done on purpose, but I have this turntable happens to be an automatic arm, and it got locked in a groove, and I wasn't expecting that, and it sounded like a heartbeat. So I thought that was really cool. So yeah, just 2 songs, you know, for this thing. But you know, Record Store Day release for 2018. Only 1,750 of these were made. No, that came out wrong. 1,750 of them were made. So they're out there. You can find them. Let me show you the inside. So you got the lyrics, which I think are handwritten in her hand rotor, as John Lennon would say. Plain white back, and then the sleeve itself. Sunday Roast is on blue, like that, and City Looks Pretty is on white. But yeah, overall, I'm a big Courtney Barnett fan. I'm really excited for her new album, and super looking forward to it. And if these 2 tracks are anything to prove what might be a good preview, I'm stoked. So that's it. Real short review because it's just a short little album here. Courtney Barnett, City Looks Pretty, Sunday Roast. I'm giving this thing an 8 out of 10. I think it's super fun to listen to because it's relatable, it's heartfelt, it's warm, and it's so her. She's got her own unique flavor and aesthetic, and I love that. I think she's great. So that's it. Courtney Barnett, City Looks Pretty. My name is Giggens. This has been Album Reviews with Courtney Barnett, and we will see you guys in the next video from Team Giggens. Have a great day, and thanks a lot. Bye-bye.